Sagittarius, welcome to your timeless collective reading. Let's see what's coming out for you as overall energies. We have flow, and we have season, and we have evolution. Wow. Huge changes are afoot is what I heard for you. I heard huge changes are afoot in the energy for a Sagittarius. I'm going to be working with different decks to do your reading today. And I heard to start with the Tarot 3D to get the overall dominant energy. This is a major arcana only deck. So what's the most important message for Sagittarius energy at this time? You could be Sagittarius or you could be thinking about a Sagittarius. This is the reading about Sagittarius energy. I'm going to talk about it as though you are Sagittarius. If it's not, you know what to do with it. All right. We have the sun. That is perfect because the sun is a card about clear knowing. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of joy. It's a card of clarity. Okay. And with the flow, season, and evolution, I just feel like there's a lot of clarity coming in for Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of awareness happening in your energy field. Yeah. All right. So I'm looking at the tarot decks. I still don't know which is going to be our main deck for your tarot. I'm looking. Give me just a moment. Let's see which deck wants this. Oh, this one. Oh, as soon as I look this way on this shelf, I found it. The Osho Zen Tarot is going to be our main card deck for your reading of Sagittarius energy. So let's get that out. We'll start shuffling it. We're going to still use some other decks as well, some oracle decks. I have a lot of goodies here to pull this message for you. Flow, season, evolution. I just feel like this season is going to bring a lot of changes in for you. And I hear one after another. Yeah, I hear one after another coming in. Yeah. Shout out to Golden Amazon here for the live recording of this energy. I am seeing in the oracle decks to pull the divine feminine energy oracle for you. All of the zodiac signs have been getting different decks according to whatever spirit guides me. So let's see what is the most important message here for Sagittarius. This reading is timeless. Okay, it comes from the love in my heart, knowing that we're all connected, even though we're uniquely individual, we're all connected. So yeah, I love doing what I do for your overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Here we go, Sagittarius. This says claim your art coming out for you. Claim your art. That's important. Like, what is your art? Notice if we put the HE in front, you would have the word heart, because I heard art from your heart. Art from your heart, right? He arts. Okay, so he, masculine energy. Interesting that that's coming out in the divine feminine energy oracle, but I'm just hearing like, yeah, your art is your creative energy put into masculine form where it's like you actually do something with it. So what is your art? I heard and see that you are seen at this time. Your art is seen. It is noticed, observed, recognized. That's one thing that I'm getting here for you as well. So let's see. I'm being called to the numerology guidance cards. What is the most valuable messages for Sagittarius? I'm going to just keep asking that same question throughout this reading. What's the most important messages for Sagittarius? I might say valuable. I might say important. I tend to go back and forth between the words. I heard it's the same message. Okay. Most important message here for Sagittarius, please, at this time, unless there's God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that divine source energy. Something flipped over, but it flipped back. Okay. This one did. Physical activity. That's the energy I was just talking about with the heart. Okay, physical activity, taking what you have and putting physical activity to it. Interesting. I'm hearing physical activity, great way to move energy is physical activity. I heard down in the dumps. Why don't you get up and move somewhere else? Do something different. Okay. I'm hearing that even if there is a down in the dumps moment, because we all have them, right? Just by simply getting up and moving your body, moving to a different position, moving to a different place, this could definitely help change your energy. Physical activity, card number 6 and 67. So that's lovers and chariot energy. So it's like, it's a choice. You could overcome the obstacle. So it's like, if somebody is sitting there down in the dumps, maybe you need to go take a walk, go for a run, go do some jumping jacks, wash the dishes, take out the trash, vacuum the carpet, wash the windows. I heard clean the windows, wash the windows. Clean your car, do something to change your energy, move to a different room. Maybe you still just want to sit out on the patio or sit in the living room instead of in your bed. Move to the kitchen, any kind of physical activity. So somebody here is like, I'm picking up on this moment in life where you just get a little slump in your energy, and they're saying like you can elevate out of that. Number one thing that will help you do that is to move into a different space. So maybe somebody, I just saw somebody going to the mall to take a walk. Okay. Let's see what archetype is in your best interest here to embody at this time. Ooh, interesting. We have the bully card. Wow, didn't expect that. Okay, it says highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So I'm just embracing the archetype of the bully. It's like standing up for yourself. Again, this relates to physical action. Standing up for yourself, speaking out for yourself, confronting the fears. So I just see somebody who has some art in their heart, whatever that is, whatever form. And I see somebody who's wanted to perform their art, provide their art, show their art, talk about their art, get more involved. I heard the word engrossed in their art, but there's some sort of fears. I can't do that. They're not going to like it. I don't know if it's going to look good. I'm out of practice, whatever it is. And I'm hearing, no, sit in and get it in, get it in, get it in and get it out. I heard get it in and get it out. And I feel like Sagittarius, your fears are there, but I feel like they're actually trying to push you forward, okay? Push you forward to get more energy generated. And I see a burst. I see a burst coming as that energy reaches a climactic point is what I'm hearing. It reaches a climactic point, okay? And then I see a burst coming out of you. Yeah, let's pull a selection from my handmade oracles and get some more details in your energy. Sagittarius energy, please. Show me the perfect selection of cards to read for Sagittarius energy at this time. The handmade oracle deck has grown ginormous. I can barely hold it with, my two hands when it's complete. So it's only fitting now we just separate it. Okay, and this is the deck they're showing me to keep. We'll put the rest of these selections back for another reading. And we'll keep the one that they showed me. All right. So let's see most important messages in Sagittarius energy at this time, please, and thank you. Yeah, some of you are going to find an opportunity to be in the main stage, in the main light, in the mainstream. I see somebody packing up their belongings, and it's not to leave, it's their art. You're packing up your art, you're taking it somewhere. You're taking your art somewhere, you're going to show it to someone. Yeah, I see that very much so, where you're taking your art. I'm hearing on the road, taking your art, hitting the road. You're going to do a road show. Somebody is definitely doing that. But there's nerves. There's fears that's going on. Well, you got to It's like these winds of change could be fearsome, but you gotta confront it. You got to face it. It's gotta be dealt with. Because this is the fact that this is art coming from your heart. Like, this is how God is creating life through you. This is how the universe is creating more through you. Let me see. I heard also it was put in your heart. Most important messages for Sagittarius. Autocorrect is in full effect. Yeah, it was put on your heart. Hey, Janine, I see we got Janine Malhado here with us for the live recording. Yeah, autocorrect is in full effect. And so with that, it's like you got off track. You allowed the internal or external intimidation to slow your roll. I heard that was never supposed to be. I hear that was never supposed to be. What is in your heart is there for a reason. I heard it only you can deliver it the way that you do. It's time to evolve, my dear, and there is a flow happening in your life to allow that to happen against all odds. We couldn't even spell against right, because against all odds, no, everything is in your favor. You could have the habit of arguing for your lack and limitation. A lot of humans do it in this energy, regardless of how much you argue for your own lack and limitation. You're gonna be pushed because this is what you want, but you say, I hate people, but I hate people. What? I hate people. I hate their response. I hate waiting to see what they're gonna say, and if they're gonna like it. They don't get me anyway. I heard they don't get me anyways. Wow. Interesting. But you are a people. You are a person. Interesting. Let me see. Autocorrect is in full effect. Do you understand that your art is here for a reason? The divine cosign says it was always observed in you, yet the journey was always the prerequisite to attainment. So there's some sort of level of obtaining, having, experiencing that you had to go on this journey. And it's like spirit knew you could do it from the outset. It was always seen in you. It could have even been at least one other person. For some of you, it was many more than just one other person that saw that you could have this attainment. You could accomplish this. You would find success. But you had to find it in yourself. I'm hearing you had to find it in yourself. Okay. So there's something that you were always good at. This is like, I could be the best nail tech ever on earth, but if I don't have a license, how am I going to officially be in business? Like, there are certain steps that must be taken. So it's like you had to get your certification first before you could actually go through with this. So you had to, I knew how to do nails before I went to nail school, people. I knew how to do nails fucking better than anybody, better than the instructors at the school. I knew how to do nails, but I had to get licensed in order to do it. So it feels like it's along those lines. Like, there's something here that you already were boss at. Like, you were boss at this, but you had to get certified. Okay. This is an intentional space. Do it with intention. Do it with intention against all odds. The odds actually are in your favor, and the only odds that there are in your head. So I'm hearing the only odds there are in your head. This is why it's all in your favor, because your head is where you have so much power to shift, to make change, to influence. Thank you. What else for Sagittarius? Most valuable messages, most important messages for Sagittarius. Whenever they find this timeless reading, Sagittarius energy. I hear somebody is watching this reading 6 years and 3 months and 2 days after I recorded it. Put something in comments. Let me know that was you. I will be still around checking comments. We have Sigma mentality. Ooh. I recently learned about Sigma energy because everybody talks about alphas and betas, right? Sigma mentality is the hidden leader, the hidden influencer. So like an alpha would be influenced by a Sigma. This is interesting because they're showing me like, maybe that's what you've done with your art. Did your art influence all of those who are mainstreamed? Okay. This is where somebody influences a situation from behind the scenes and may not be known. A Sigma is usually quite hidden. Yeah. It says lives life based on their own rules, free thinking, doesn't require validation, doesn't follow societal norms, independent and adaptable, self-reliant, highly intelligent and creative, deep self-awareness and introspection, happy in solitude, views everyone as equals and doesn't believe in societal hierarchy. So there is an energy here of being a hidden leader. Maybe is that why the limelight and you're like, I hate people. I don't even want to be in front of people. I don't want to be on the stage. I'd rather sit behind the scenes and influence the energy. And then Spirit asks you, are you a part or you a part? Are you a part or are you a part of this energy? Okay. Is it a part of you? Or is it separate from you? Okay, this creative energy that comes from your heart, this art that comes out of your heart, it's time to put something into action. Show me more most important messages for Sagittarius energy, please. Tainted love. And that's why somebody hates people. Because tainted love. Yeah. Sometimes I feel I need to run away, I need to get away. Okay, that's it. It's like, oh, they're just fucking faking it. They don't really feel that way. Okay, I heard you. If that was you, thief. Also, somebody else. Part of this is a fear. This is what's going to make somebody go ahead and push against that inner fear that tries to keep them hidden in the back of the scenes, is because if you don't come out with it, somebody's gonna steal it. Oh, wow. And we have a heart, art from your heart, and we have a rainbow. Isn't it interesting that this is just a drawing? This is just a drawing. Again, it's art. It's art coming out in your energy. Somehow art is playing a huge role in your life at this time. Let's get into these tarot cards for Sagittarius energy. They have been shuffled quite a bit, and we're just going to put one more on it, because I heard when these cards come out, you need to know that the deck has been well shuffled, it's been cut, it's been put back together, and it's been shuffled some more. It's all real. It's not fake. The energy is pulling the perfect card out with the perfect message. What do you have right now, Sagittarius? The creator. It's in reverse. And why? They said it's in reverse because you're creating, but you're not sharing your creation. And they just showed me it's like creating all these amazing, masterful works of art, but you're hoarding them. You keep them in your house to yourself. They were created to share with the world. Okay. What do you want? The burden. 6 of Swords. This card is interesting because it looks like somebody is exhausted. Somebody is exhausted. 6 of Swords energy usually talks about moving into calmer waters, but in this, it's like you want to unburden your heart. You want somebody has been riding your coattails all this time, and you want to get out from underneath that. It's like the wind beneath my wings. I'm tired of being the wind beneath your wings. I want to be the wind underneath my own wings. I'm hearing. Okay. Interesting. So some Sagittarius energy right now is in huge evolution, coming out from being in this hidden position. The hidden position feels safe. It feels secure. It feels like it's not vulnerable to attack. But to get this, it's got to go. So what are you doing? The master. You're working on mastering your own mind. You're working on mastering your own fears. You're working on mastering your own insecurities, your own doubts, your own limitations, overcoming those. It's because you know, like, this is going to happen the way I would like it to. I got to come out. Like, I got, because I just heard her. She said, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Yeah, you want to come out. You want to let them know. You want to let them know that you really did it, honey. How they gonna know if you're afraid to get in front of the camera? If you're afraid to speak it out? If you're afraid to let them know? Oh, let me see what's in your heart. Let's look at the heart for Sagittarius. The new vision. There it is. You had this epiphany, a new awareness. Honey, Hante, yes. Okay, this is about coming out like, you know what? I've been the Sigma for too long. It's time for me to step in front of the camera. I heard I'll be my own Sigma from now on. Because this is like Sigma, like I said, Sigma is hidden. The betas are the followers. The alpha is the leader. The Sigma is the hidden influence of the leader. Now you're ready to step into the role of the leader. The Sigma could be that wise advisor energy, right? The one with the creative idea. You give it to somebody who's in the limelight. This is what's been happening. So here you are giving all your great ideas, and somebody else is running with it. They're getting all the recognition. I heard they're getting paid for it too. And you sitting in the back like, well, damn, that was my idea. But what can I say? What can I do? I didn't want to present the idea. I didn't want to bring that out. I didn't want to. Is somebody taking credit for your freaking art? Because you're too afraid. Let me see what you're talking about. What you talking about in this Sagittarius? Courage. I got to be brave. I heard I got to be brave. I don't know what song that came from, but that's how I heard it in my heart, in my spiritual ear. It said, I got to be brave. Yeah. Brave to stand up against whatever criticism might come, what may. This flower has the audacity to not just grow one blossom, but two blossoms from in between the stone. Look it. It's a rock wall. Honey, it's like somebody here is finally stopped worrying about, whoa, what if the powers that were, remember, we no longer call them the powers that be. Now we call them the powers that were. And let's normalize that everywhere, right? Somebody here has finally stopped worrying so much about the powers that were, and not no longer going to allow the powers that were to keep them in a hidden position. Oh boy, let me see. What do you know, Sagittarius? What do you already know? Playfulness in reverse. This is not fun for you. This is scary as heck. This makes you nervous. It gives you anxiety. Other people think it's fun, but you don't. What's fun for you is to keep it to yourself. But there's this epiphany, this realization, like, if I don't come out to the world with this, if I don't show that I did this, somebody's going to get away with this shit, or it's like, it's not going to have the full benefit. It's not going to have the potency, the punch it was meant to. I'm hearing, let me see, what is spirit trying to teach you? What do they want you to know? God's trying to tell you something. Guidance and guilt. Whoa, I was only trying to keep one, and they said to keep the guidance card over here. The guilt card though is coming out because they're saying what is going to happen is you're going to be one of the, you don't want to be another one of the people that die, you know, knowing that I coulda, shoulda, and woulda, but didn't. I had the guidance and I didn't. So what they want you to know is the guidance is real. You've been having this urge. I heard a demi-urge in your soul. So this is like touching God energy. It's in your soul for you to bring this out. But there's something about feeling like it's not appropriate for me to have that much attention. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't even like these people. I hate people overall. I'd rather be hidden. But I can't remain hidden because if I do, they're going to steal it. Okay. Let me see what it was in the past. Show me the past energy for Sagittarius, please. Past Sagittarius maturity in reverse. Yeah, there were some things you had to figure out still. You had to mature. You had to grow. You were not freaking ready for this at the time. You were not ready for this when it first started. And that's okay. I hear, and that's okay. Very heavy emphasis on that's okay. Do not feel guilty that you weren't ready then. All that was to prep you for now. So what's in the now? Whoo, abundance, honey. I heard you got reasons, excuses to do it. It's like somebody's got an offer on the table that's going to bring a lot of abundance, but you're going to have to come out of that Sigma mode, step into Alpha mode, and step into your leadership position. Okay, abundance. This is King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, some of you have a money man, because I hear Gorilla Zoe talking about money man. You could call me money man. Okay, the money man energy is here. There's a money man energy. Is this about you becoming the money man, or is it that because the money man is there bringing you this opportunity that could, I heard, give you a fortune? I heard it's a small fortune. What do you want to give you? Okay, to do your art, to present your art. It's almost like you have a whole art gallery in your house. Somebody got wind of that. Maybe you showed some pictures. I see somebody showing some pictures on the phone, sliding through, like, look at what I did. Look at what I did. Look at this. Look at that, right? Man, I need a new up and coming artist to present on my show that I'm hosting. Okay. And it's like, I need you. I will pay you this much just to show up. And then depending on how much you sell, this is what your commission would be, blah, 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 all that stuff. And it's like, go for it. But you're like, I don't know about going to an art gallery and putting on a suit and doing all. Oh, that's fine. You can wear whatever you want. If you know, that's one of the things about our artists I hear is, I don't care how you dress. I don't care what kind of shoes you wear. I care that your art is shown and available for the public. Okay. Interesting. So this is an energy that's here. How is that playing out for you? For somebody, this is, you've been in the back. Somebody here, your art is the way you connect to other people. The story thickens. Your art is the way you connect to other people, the way you connect to their hearts, the way you come at them, the way you approach them, the way you address them. What you can see in them is an art that you have, and it's so refined. I'm hearing it's so refined. And the thing of it is, you've been hidden. Nobody's known who you were, and now somebody is taking notice. Somebody with means, with access, with connections, they are taking notice. I heard you tried something like this before, but it didn't play out so well. And so there's some nerves, there's some apprehension about trying it again. Let me see what's the hidden blessing in this energy. Yeah, it's time for you to flow, honey. It's time for you to get in your flow, because this season is bringing great evolution. The hidden blessing is Innocence Sun card energy. I immediately heard the hidden blessing is that you're doing it all for all the right reasons. You're doing it for all the right reasons. Somebody here, you fully understand that if you don't get this art out that God put on your heart, and again, it could be the way you love, or it could be your artistic creation. But if you don't get this art out of your heart the way God gave it to you to do so, that would be a tragedy. I heard a travesty. What the hell does travesty mean anyways? But that would be a tragedy. Yeah, let me look up this word travesty real quick, because I'm curious. And travesty, a false, absurd, or distorted representation of something. To represent in a false or distorted way. Yeah. It's like God gave you this, universe gave you this, your higher self gave you this pure art. And if you don't present it as of where it really came from, which is your heart, that would be a distortion to it. Okay, what's the challenge though? Show me the challenge in Sagittarius energy. This one wants to sneak out, and it's laziness, 9 of Cups. But I, by myself, am fully happy here. This is a challenge. It's like, I'm happy surrounded by all my art. I'm happy having all these paintings around me. I'm happy having all the love for myself. Why do I have to actually get out there and share it with somebody? I don't want to do it. It's going to take a whole hour. Do you know how much hours and work I'm going to have to take? I need a whole truck to transport all my art from my home to your venue. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm really happy being the Sigma, being behind the scene with nobody knowing my name or who I am or what I can do. Do you know that I don't want those people banging on my door? I don't want people recognizing me in the grocery store. Okay. In your environment, who or what do you have in your environment? You have projections. 7 of Cups. I heard this is what you're afraid of. You're afraid of projections. You're afraid that they're not going to like something about you. But I heard it's actually you not liking something about you. You're afraid of meeting these people. And as long as you stay to yourself, you won't. And you know that. So your comfort zone is your big challenge. It's like, get out of your comfort zone. So what's the guidance in Sagittarius energy? The guidance in Sagittarius energy is ordinariness in reverse. They say one of the things that's going to help you overcome this and get out there and do what you really want to do, Sagittarius, is recognizing that, honey, anytime you don't look like the norm out there in society, they're going to look at you different. That's okay. You're unique. You are not ordinary. There's nothing ordinary about your appearance, the way you talk, the way you move, the way you think, and definitely nothing ordinary about what you create. Accept it. Accept it. They're looking at you not because they're Not because there's actually anything wrong with you, but because you're so bold and brave. You're seeing their projections if they don't like. You're seeing the projections when they criticize and ridicule your appearance, your presentation, what you've created. There's something about your energy and your uniqueness that is very triggering to observers. People don't know what to quite make of you, is what I'm hearing. They don't know what to make of you. They don't know what to think about you because you're too freaking different. I heard, but that's perfect. You are as perfect as you are designed to be. Let me see the outcome energy here for Sagittarius. Outcome in Sagittarius energy is traveling. 8 of Wands energy. This looks like you're going to pack up that truck full of art. This looks like you're going to hit the road and go play them songs. This looks like you're going to go out and show the world what a great, amazing lover you are. I heard that. Okay. Let's look at this experience a little bit more in regards to, because we talked a lot about the creative arts. Let's look at it a little bit more as to into two sides of a table. It could be two people or two sides of the story. So let me see in Sagittarius side, please. Show me Sagittarius side. Okay. Sagittarius side of the table. I don't want to fight. I'm not fighting for this. I'm not interested in struggle. Okay, fighting is in reverse. That's giving me Knight of Swords all day long. It's like, I'm not into negativity. I'm hearing my consciousness is precious to me. My vibration is delicate and I must maintain it. Okay. Other side of the table, who or what's on the other side of the table? We have breakthrough, justice energy. Ooh, interesting. There's somebody that sees more for you. They know that if we could just get you to stop retracting, I'm hearing retracting yourself. So it's like pulling back from all your potential, pulling back from all you were, right? Then it's like this person sees, they just want you to have this breakthrough because they just feel like what you have is so empowering. It's so powerful. I mean, they're seeing you like this, like any challenge that's in front of you, you can do it. There's somebody here who's really cheering you on. You can do it. What's the state of the connection between these two sides of the table, please? State of the connection, we have consciousness and past lives, and they're in a reverse. Okay, which one do you want me to keep? I'm going to put them both back. They said put them both back. Give me one card for the state of the connection between both sides of the table. Thank you. And now we have patience. 7 of Pentacles energy here is like you have been, it's like you've been in this growth phase. Remember, I told you, like, it took time. You weren't ready back then. Well, now you are ready. You know, it's just like this lady is super pregnant. She looks about as pregnant as my daughter right here, right? And she is ready to give birth soon. Soon she will give birth. So status connection, it's like there's somebody here who is encouraging you. You got this. You can do it. Pick up that karaoke mic. Go show them your paintings. Go play the guitar and sing your song. Go and have that amazing relationship. Whatever it is, you got a cheerleader. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Okay. That energy is here. And it's like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before life situation and circumstance culminates into you about to get it in, baby. That's what I see for you. Let me see what is it that you really need to know about this situation and this connection. What you really need to know is understanding, and it's in reverse. Now, I love that it's in reverse here because in the upright, we have this bird that can totally fly. It's flying, but it's flying inside the cage. When I saw it in reverse, they said, you're coming out of the cage. This is what you need to know. At some point, you're coming out of the cage. So if you've kept your heart blocked, eventually you're going to open it up. If you haven't performed, eventually you're going to get up there. If you haven't released it, you're going to release it. If you haven't shown it, you're going to show it. I heard, let's give them something to talk about, all about love. Okay, so there's something there. Let me see. Overall guidance again. The rebel, baby, emperor energy, boss up, level up on another level that you haven't yet. This is, so I have a card that talks about the networker and this energy. And it's like, put it out to the world. You've got to give it out to the world. It's got to get out there. It's got to go out there. Got to go out there. Got to put it out into the world. Got to let it be shown. Okay, let it be known. I heard. Bottom of the deck we have is healing. See, and this is why you needed time. Things in yourself had to heal. You had to heal aspects of yourself in order to align with this opportunity, in order to be ready to take this step, in order to be ready to come on out, baby. Come on out and show the world all the greatness that you are, that you have, that you be, that you create, that you see. Yes, let's go ahead and pull some stuff for you. I got the sacred objects. Sagittarius energy. It's a little loud, I know. Let's see, what do we have for Sagittarius energy? Oh, a lot. That's what we have for you. I told you, it's a lot of energy for you. Yeah, and my sacred objects are confirming that. And what did they knock down? They knocked down the claim your art. And this stone says to me, abundance, honey. Don't break your abundance. One of the things about why you have this hate of people, it has to do with healing emotional traumas from your childhood. But your magic is in, there's been magic in your healing through the Sigma mentality. It's like, you see how you've influenced the world from behind the scenes. We have Aries energy here. We have Aquarius energy, and the hidden energy is you. Wow, Sagittarius. There's a Sagittarius where an Aries has taken benefit from what you've done. An Aquarius has taken benefit from what you've done. And there's another hidden energy over here, and it's Scorpio. Somebody has Sagittarius and Scorpio in their chart and you know about it. Okay, but Scorpio is going to be revealed. Scorpio will be revealed. This is Scorpio energy is actually on the playfulness in reverse. And they're telling me, like, yeah, it's time for you to add some playfulness in. Yeah. And then we have the star card here showing me that it's destiny. And we have the moon card here showing me that you can let this all fade into oblivion. And that will be your choice if you choose not to shine. It's like the choice is to shine or to stay in your comfort zone. That's what somebody has. And it's your own masculine and feminine balance. Okay, masculine and feminine balance that's going to have you come out of the box, come out of the cage, honey. Coming out of the cage is a big deal. Yeah, there's somebody here who loves what you do. It's like they say, you got all this game, but what are you doing not getting on the court, baby? Yeah, I see that in the past you could have tried in some way to present what you had. I see that. But for whatever reason, it was not time. It's like the divine got in the middle of that. And yeah, it's time. Yes, it is time, because you know that it's a wise choice. This opportunity that's being presented to you is a wise choice. And I see that your creation of art has helped create strength in you. It's created power in you. And I see that, you had to work on you first before this could actually happen. You had to heal those childhood traumas. I also see that there's so much of, you've done so well for yourself being hidden. You're like, but so why do I even need to do anything else? And they're like, because at the end of the day, we want it to be attributed to you, and you want it to be attributed to you as well. It's like others are taking credit for what you've done in some sort of way. Yeah. And it's like, no, we're not having it. We're not having it. We need you to step up and take credit for what you've done. There's a secret magic supporter that you don't think about. You don't think about it because I'm hearing they're not part of your chain of fools. They're not part of the chain of fools, is what I'm hearing. There's somebody here who's always supported you. They were off to the side there. And it's like they're not on the forefront of your mind, but they've always supported. And I also see that they were one of the, like, they saw stuff in you. And now that I'm talking about them, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, I hear now that I'm speaking about her, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I'm seeing this Aries person. I heard something about the belly, like something like a belly. I'm not sure what that is. Something about the belly. Yellow belly. So this Aries person is a yellow belly. I heard they don't want to fight with you because I heard you wanted to come at them because you heard that they took credit for something that you did. Yeah, you took credit for something. They took credit for something that you did. And it's like after it happened the second time, that's what made you really pull back. You hate people because they gave you tainted love. They said something that was going to be this way. They came and approached you in a certain way. I see that. And I see that, for you connecting with people, bringing things out, it's been a fucking burden. It has been a hard place. This is what's caused you to decide, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But here's the thing. It's like you have a deep soul contract to break these barriers inside of your soul. And it's like all this art and all these experiences, you've been building up into the moment till you actually do it, is what I'm getting. Okay. Building up into the moment. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. I also see that, for you to go ahead and break out of the box, break these limitations, go on ahead and fly out of the cage of your mind, of your physical life, whatever this is, these hangups, these holdups, you're going to have to really dig deep into your soul to pull your strength out and accomplish this. Surprise is there is a love coming into your life. Like you and this money man could turn out to be lovers at the end of the day. But either way, it's through that path. So if it's not particularly that person, I see you encountering romance, specifically romantic love coming in. Yeah. Somebody's been asking themselves, why? Why should I come out? Why should I let it be shown? You're about to find out why. I see the letters M, Y, and K, and I see the letter W. I heard William. I heard Mickey. I heard Keisha. I heard Kim. I heard Candace. I heard Yahira. I heard Yeti. And I heard Yadira. Okay. I don't know who these people are, but those are names that I heard. And this is what I have in your energy. And I do see that as you, interesting, the guidance, that's wild. Okay, I love the way this worked. Yeah, because that prosperity that's in your heart, this strength that you gained is part of your power, it's part of your wealth. And spirit is like, yeah, the broken piece that you've been missing, it's you finding the broken piece you've been missing. And it has everything to do with how you present yourself. And I hear, and when you do this, when you retire from spirit, when you retire into spirit, and that's not coming no time soon, so don't freak out. But when you do retire into spirit, one of the things you're going to see, they showed me this shell in a different way. I don't know if you're able to see the pattern on it, but it's like all these ridges come to a point, and what you're going to find is this decision is that point where the energy that you created spreads. And they're showing me it's going to spread into a lot of different areas and touch a lot of different lives, the art that you created. So what is this art? This is what I have for you at this time. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.